not tall enough. I'm not qualified enough. I could never do that. They would never choose me. It just can't be done.
I'm definitely not qualified enough to apply. It's probably sold out. I'm sure it won't work out. I could never do that. But really, are you sure? We have limiting beliefs often based on our environments, our past experiences, and the limited vision of other people. And so we limit the goals that we set for ourselves, and we live our lives within the limited expectation of other people. But none of these things are proof of what you are capable of accomplishing right now, or even down the road.
Two-time Olympic champion and hero, Heather Moyse.
Heather Moyse.
How's it going?
There are no guarantees in sport, in business, or in life. But believing in the possibilities allows us to challenge our preconceived boundaries and the boundaries that society sets for us.
We just summited Mount Vincent.
Nobody thought it was possible to run the 4-minute mile until a man named Roger Bannister did it in 1954. And then people started doing it all the time. Why? Because they suddenly found out it was possible.
I grew up in a small town on an island. I did not grow up dreaming of competing in the Olympic Games. Olympians, those were TV people, right? Those weren't everyday normal people like I considered myself to be. Although I did play sports my whole life, it was always just for fun. Sports was extracurricular to what I was going to do to earn a living. So I pursued a career and a master's degree in occupational therapy. I didn't actually start taking sports seriously and training for sports or lifting weights until I was 27 years old. At which time I was suddenly faced with a challenge of seeing if I could qualify for the national bobsled team and compete in the upcoming Olympic Games, which were less than 5 months away. You see, the qualities it takes to be successful as an athlete are the same qualities it takes to be successful in any occupation or industry. I'm talking about the qualities, the characteristics. Okay, doesn't she look good? Yeah! Like creativity and perspective and perseverance and resiliency. But another one of those characteristics is courage. The courage to step outside of your comfort zone, to actually discover what you're truly capable of accomplishing. Every occupation or industry or association or business has its own unique challenges to face. You're also facing the challenge of deepening relationships with your customers, of proving your relevancy, especially in a time when things are changing so much. To face challenges successfully, to overcome the obstacles and achieve the outcomes you want, you have to live in the how. When you live in the how, it changes your thinking from can I to how can I? What stops us? Like what really stops us? But excuses really are everywhere, and we really are capable of way more than we give ourselves credit for. Chances are you are not the only one facing whatever it is you're facing. My question to you is, will you be the one who gets stopped by it, or will you be the one who gets motivated by it? To not put a limit on your potential or the potential of this company. Sometimes you have to step outside of your comfort zone. If you don't, you will never discover what you are truly capable of. And if you want to experience change and get big results, you have to be willing to feel uncomfortable and maybe even a little bit exposed. I invite you to be fueled and motivated by challenges like I am. It would not be unheard of for someone to come up to you and ask you what accomplishments you are most proud of. But I want you to think about what choices you are most proud of. Pursuing any dream or goal is not about the guarantees. It's about the possibilities. Because there are no guarantees. Highly unlikely does not mean impossible. Test the threshold of our potential and the threshold of what is possible. So again, I ask, what's stopping us? What stops us? What's really stopping us?